Hello and welcome to today's Trigger 2-minute tutorial. Today I want to talk to you about the mouse button functionality, and so it's generally recommended that you use a mouse with trigger, certainly when you're setting your project up. It just offers much more flexibility over your control. And so on your mouse you'll have your three buttons: your left click, your right click and your center click. And these can be used in conjunction with the shift key on your keyboard to provide another three functions as well. And if we go to project Q button control, you can see here what by default these buttons are set up to do. So for example, the left click will toggle by default between fire and stop, and you can also see what your center click, right click, and then the combination with shift and the three mouse buttons will do. You can also select the functionality of the hotkey, which can be either to fire a cue or to toggle between fire and stop. So if we look at this default functionality for, say, the left mouse button, you'll see it will play a track if I left click, and if I left click on a playing track, it will stop it. Now, many users don't prefer that form of functionality. They don't necessarily want to toggle with their left mouse button. They want the left mouse button to always play. So the way you would configure that in this example is you would go to your left click functionality, and instead of having it toggle between fire and stop, you just have it set to fire. And now we have a look at how this behaves. We left click and the track plays, and we left click again and it recues from the top. And to stop it, we would right click. Now, if we don't want that kind of behavior, we can change it again. We can go to project options and go to preferences, and you'll see here we have an option Q button fire recues playing button, which is checked. So if we uncheck that and now see what the behavior is, we left click again to play the track, and if we left click on that, our left click will be ignored in this instance, and then we right click again to stop the track from playing. So you can see that you can configure your mouse however you like for your own preferences, and it's very straightforward to do. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed watching today's tutorial, and you'll join me next time.